Zinedine Zidane. The name itself evokes a sense of awe and admiration in the world of football. His legacy is one that transcends generations and continues to inspire young footballers around the globe. Born in Marseille, France, Zidane rose from humble beginnings to become one of the greatest footballers of all time. His journey from the streets of La Castellane to the grandest stages of world football is nothing short of remarkable. His sublime skills, unmatched elegance, and ability to control the game with his left foot made him a joy to watch. Zidane's vision on the field, combined with his technical prowess, set him apart from his peers. Zidane's trophy cabinet is a testament to his illustrious career. It is filled with accolades that highlight his dominance in the sport. It boasts numerous league titles, a Champions League trophy, and countless individual awards that recognize his brilliance. And the coveted World Cup, which he won with France in 1998. This victory cemented his status as a national hero and a global icon. In 2006, Zidane captained the French national team in what was to be his final World Cup, a fitting swan song for a player at the pinnacle of his sport. His leadership and performances were instrumental in guiding France to the final. His journey, however, took an unexpected turn during the World Cup final against Italy. The match was intense and emotions ran high. This match, meant to be the crowning glory of his career, became infamous for a single, shocking act that would forever be etched in football history. Zidane's headbutt on Marco Materazzi stunned the world and marked a dramatic end to his illustrious career. The 2006 World Cup final was more than just a football match. It was a clash of titans, a battle that would be remembered for generations. On one side stood France, led by their talismanic captain, Zinedine Zidane, a player whose skill and vision had inspired millions. On the other side stood Italy, a team renowned for its tactical discipline and defensive solidity, a squad that had proven its mettle time and again. The stage was set for a memorable encounter at the Olympiastadion in Berlin, Germany, a venue steeped in history and grandeur. The atmosphere was electric as fans from both nations packed the stadium, their hopes and dreams pinned on their heroes, creating a sea of blue, white, and red. The world watched with bated breath as these two European powerhouses locked horns for the most coveted prize in international football, the FIFA World Cup. The stakes were high, the tension palpable, every pass, every tackle, every moment carrying the weight of a nation's expectations. For Zidane, this match carried even greater significance, a chance to end his illustrious career on a high note. It was his last dance, his final act on the biggest stage of them all, a moment that would define his legacy. Little did anyone know that this night of destiny would unfold in the most dramatic and unexpected fashion, a twist that would leave the world in shock and disbelief. The match began in a tense and cagey manner, with both teams acutely aware of what was at stake. The first goal came early, in the 7th minute, as Marco Materazzi of Italy fouled Florent Malouda in the penalty box. Zidane, cool as ever, stepped up and calmly chipped the ball into the net, giving France an early lead. Italy, however, equalized just 12 minutes later through Materazzi, who redeemed himself with a powerful header. The match continued in a similar vein, with both sides creating chances but unable to find the back of the net. As the game progressed, so did the pressure, with tackles flying in from both sides. The tension was palpable, and it was clear that the match was on a knife edge. Any small incident could tip the balance, and it wasn't long before that incident arrived, sending shockwaves through the stadium and beyond. The incident that would change the course of the match, and indeed Zidane's legacy, occurred deep into extra time. With the score tied at 1-1 and penalties looming, Zidane and Materazzi found themselves walking side by side near the halfway line, seemingly away from the action. It was then that Materazzi uttered the words that ignited the firestorm. While the exact nature of his provocation remains a subject of debate, it has been widely reported that Materazzi made a derogatory remark about Zidane's sister. Whatever the words, they struck a nerve in Zidane, unleashing a reaction that no one could have foreseen. In that instant, the weight of the moment, the pressure of the match, and the personal insult combined to create a perfect storm in Zidane's mind. The usually calm and collected Frenchman snapped. Section 5. Zidane sees red. The headbutt that shocked the world. What happened next sent shockwaves around the world. In a moment of uncharacteristic aggression, Zidane turned towards Materazzi and headbutted the Italian defender in the chest, sending him crashing to the ground. The stadium fell silent, the joyous cheers of moments earlier replaced by a stunned hush. Players from both sides rushed to the scene, some confronting Zidane, others checking on the fallen Materazzi. The referee, positioned behind the incident, did not initially see the headbutt. However, after consulting with his assistant, who witnessed the entire incident, he brandished a red card to Zidane. Section 6. The price of retaliation, a red card, and a nation's hopes dashed. Zidane, his face a mask of disbelief and regret, slowly trudged off the pitch, his World Cup dream shattered. The red card meant that he would not only miss the rest of the final but also tarnish his farewell appearance with an act of unprecedented aggression. France, reduced to 10 men, were left to battle on without their captain and talisman. The weight of Zidane's absence was heavy, their hopes seemingly evaporating with each stride he took towards the tunnel. The match went to penalties where Italy triumphed, winning their 4th World Cup title. But the victory was overshadowed by the shocking incident that had unfolded just minutes earlier. Section 7. Italy triumphs, a World Cup victory marred by controversy. Italy celebrated their victory, their joy tempered by the bizarre and unsavory nature of the events that had transpired. The Azzurri had won the World Cup, but their triumph would forever be linked to Zidane's headbutt, an incident that cast a long shadow over their achievement. The post-match analysis focused almost entirely on Zidane's moment of madness. Pundits and fans alike struggled to comprehend what had led the French captain, known for his composure and sportsmanship, to commit such an act. The incident sparked a global debate about the pressures of elite-level sport, the limits of provocation, and the consequences of succumbing to one's emotions in the heat of the moment. Section 8. Zidane's legacy, tarnished or untouched. Zidane's headbutt divided opinions. Some condemned his actions, arguing that no amount of provocation could justify such aggression, especially from a player of his stature. Others were more sympathetic, acknowledging the immense pressure he was under and suggesting that Materazzi's words had crossed a line. The incident undoubtedly tarnished Zidane's image, but it did little to diminish his standing as a footballing legend. His brilliance on the pitch, his moments of magic, and his contribution to the game far outweighed this single act of folly. Years later, Zidane returned to football, first as a coach and then as the manager of Real Madrid, where he enjoyed tremendous success. His headbutt remained a part of his story, but it no longer defined him. Section 9. The world reacts. Shock, disbelief, and divided opinions. The world watched in astonishment as replays of the headbutt dominated news bulletins and social media feeds. From the streets of Paris to the bustling cafes of Rio de Janeiro, people debated the incident, dissecting every angle and offering their own interpretations. Some saw Zidane as a hero who had defended his family's honor, while others condemned his actions as an act of unsportsmanlike conduct. The incident transcended the realm of sport, becoming a topic of conversation in homes, workplaces, and even parliaments. The incident highlighted the power of football to evoke strong emotions and spark global conversations. It was a stark reminder that even the most celebrated athletes are human, susceptible to the same flaws and vulnerabilities as everyone else. Section 10. The aftermath. A cloud of controversy and unanswered questions. In the aftermath of the final, both Zidane and Materazzi faced disciplinary action. Zidane was handed a 3-match ban and a hefty fine, while Materazzi received a 2-match ban and a smaller fine. The exact nature of Materazzi's words remained a mystery for some time, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories. Years later, Materazzi admitted to making a comment about Zidane's sister, but he maintained that his words were not as offensive as some had suggested. Despite the passage of time, the incident continues to generate debate, with fans and pundits still pondering what might have been had Zidane not reacted in the way he did. Section 11. Zidane's headbutt. An enduring image in World Cup history, Zidane's headbutt on Marco Materazzi remains one of the most iconic and controversial moments in World Cup history. It was a moment that shocked fans around the world, a moment that no one saw coming, and yet it has been replayed countless times in the years since. It is an image that is instantly recognizable, a snapshot of a split second that changed the course of a match, tarnished a legend's farewell, and sparked a global conversation about sport, passion, and the consequences of our actions. The red card Zidane received was a dramatic end to his illustrious career, a career that had seen so many highs and few lows. The incident serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most composed individuals can succumb to their emotions in the heat of the moment. It shows that no matter how experienced or skilled a player is, the intensity of the game can lead to unexpected actions. It is a story of triumph and tragedy, of brilliance and folly, of a moment of madness that will forever be etched in the annals of football folklore. Zidane's career was filled with moments of sheer genius, but this one act of aggression is what many will remember. Zidane's headbutt is a stark reminder that even in the world of sport, where dreams are made and broken, human emotions can sometimes overshadow the beautiful game. It is a testament to the fact that athletes, no matter how great, are still human and prone to mistakes.